Good morning, loves. Today we are in Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 7. Welcome to your 60-second devotion. For everything there is a season and a time for everything under the heaven. To be born and die, a time to plant and pluck what's planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, to weep, to laugh, to mourn, to dance, to throw away stones, to gather stones together, to embrace, to refrain from embracing, to seek, to lose, to keep, to throw away, to tear, to sow, and a time to keep silence and a time to speak. I truncated that because it was long. But for a long time, that last verse, verse 7, it used to make me really uncomfortable. A time to keep silent sounded like something I was just really bad at. Silence makes me twitchy. My brain never shuts off. My to-do list kind of runs on a loop. And if things get quiet, I fill the space with noise or words or movement, anything to avoid sitting still with my own thoughts. But over the last 10 months, since my mom passed, something has kind of shifted. Because grief has a way of slowing you down, whether you want to or not. And there were moments when silence just wasn't optional for me anymore. There was nothing left to say. There was no task that could fix it. And there were no words that made it better. And in those moments, I learned something almost tender and surprising, that silence wasn't empty. It was actually inhabited. At first, it felt kind of heavy and awkward and almost too loud in its own way. But slowly, I began to notice that silence didn't demand anything from me. It didn't ask me to perform or explain or be productive. It just let me be. In Ecclesiastes here, it's telling us that same thing. Silence isn't passive or weak. It's a season. It's a chosen discipline. It's a holy rhythm. Silence is where grief can breathe. It's where love continues without language. It's where God doesn't interrupt us, but just sits beside us. And I'm learning now that silence isn't the enemy of faith. It's where faith rests. It's where the Spirit speaks softly enough to be trusted. And so today, maybe practicing silence doesn't look like perfection or long prayers. Maybe it's just turning off a notification. Maybe it's pausing before responding. Maybe it's sitting with God without trying to solve anything. And if silence feels uncomfortable, that's okay. You don't have to master it. You just have to stay. So there is a time to speak, but there's also a time to be held in quiet, steady presence. And I hope you find the courage to lay aside one piece of noise today and discover that God is already waiting for you there. Go ahead and tag someone who needs permission today to rest in the quiet and know that they aren't alone. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for a 60-second devotion.